Okay, we're going to have a little bit more Gordon Lightfoot. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I heard this when I was on vacation in Florida. Some guy was playing it at a bar. I didn't realise it was Gordon Lightfoot. There you go. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. When the skies of November turn gloomy, the load of iron ore 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. When the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. A big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned. Yeah, a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms, left fully loaded for Cleveland. Later that night, when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they've been feeling? Could it be the north wind they've been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. In the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck, saying, fellas, it's too rough to feed you. At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know you. Fellas, it's been good to know you. The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. Later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they hadn't made Whitefish Bay, they'd put 15 more miles behind her. Put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Yeah, the wives, the sons, and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams, the islands and bays of a sportsman. Farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, when the gales of November remembered. The gales of November remembered. A musty old hall in Detroit they prayed, in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. Each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi. Lake Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. When the gales of November come early. That's a good song. Quite enjoyed that. 5 minutes long, good grief. More soon. No more Gordon Lightfoot, I don't think. Or is there? Can't turn the camera off again. Big trouble with my finger this week.